So thank you for taking the time to watch this video case study. This is another very interesting, use case, right? I mean, we get excited when there is a new use case that, people say, hey, we are using LoadProof for this, right? Even though originally, if you look at it, the genesis of the idea was primarily for outbound. Hey, we want to show everyone that we are shipping the product perfectly. But if you look at supply chain, it's not just about shipping, right? It's all the time there is handoff happening from one supply chain partner to another supply chain partner, right? So when that happens, it's always right the party that's handing off or shipping from or shipping to, they got to make sure that they have proof or it just makes conversation so much easier when they have compelling proof to show that hey we handed off perfectly, we delivered the product in perfect condition, we did our side of the, it's like a relay race, right? We did our side of the process, or whatever I needed to be held accountable. I was held accountable for, I completed that. It just makes all conversations, supply chain partners, it makes everything so much easier when you have photographic proof. So that's why I'm excited about this one, because this is actually a gentleman, Chris. Chris was again, still a great friend, and Chris, he actually tried to turn on LoadProof in his previous role where he was shipping a lot of packaging products, right? And those guys were actually like some kind of a box or packaging manufacturer. But the challenge for him was he wasn't able to get the traction there because manufacturing was the major, focus there, and logistics was like a small portion of it. So he wasn't able to get traction. For some reason, he switched employers, and then he joined this other company, and he came back to us saying that hey, LoadProof will help us immensely, and he actually turned it on for the inbound receipts, because they were having vendors, right, that would ship even from overseas, that would ship all kinds of they had a very what do you call the greenhouse business, right? They provide a lot of these saplings and small plants to greenhouses, and also sold through the home goods retailers. So that's what the problem is. So their problem was, hey, they always blame the warehouse whenever there was product that was received, and the general culture of the organization was, oh, the warehouse messed it up, or the warehouse screwed up, the warehouse didn't do a good job, right, receiving the product. But it turned out it was really the product that was coming from the vendors. So the vendors, they thought everything was done perfectly, but by the time it hit Chris DC, it was not in perfect condition, and Chris started documenting that. So now everybody understood, oh my God, this is how the product is arriving at the warehouse. So how can we fix it? So then, Chris started sharing that feedback with the vendors, and they had implemented a pretty tight, vendor performance program. And most importantly, right, started sharing those feedback with photos, right? Hey, you guys are sitting there and thinking that, hey, this is all arriving perfectly to us, but not, guys. Look at this. This is the photo I have. Here is the proof. So can you please fix it? Or can you do whatever you need to do on your side to address this problem? And then that basically, got that going pretty well, and that's how it started. So the inbound person, obviously, right, Chris, he became like the rock star, because now they're not blaming the warehouse, and everybody understood what was happening. The product was coming in with all these damages, all these issues, all these shifts in the container. When they open the truck, open the container, it's all shifted and not in perfect condition. So Chris eliminated that problem with LoadProof, and they also started using it in so many different places for outbound, and so many different, even small. They found it so useful. Even small DCs, started using. I think they're now live 11 or 12 facilities, right? So that's the power of LoadProof, and Chris is amazing, because he saw the value, and he switched from one employee to another employer, and he was able to right away, oh my God, no, this is going to help us a lot, and he saw the value, and he was able to turn it on. So if you have similar issues where inbound you're having issues, people are blaming the warehouse, people are blaming you guys, as a warehouse operations manager, but really the problem is with the stuff coming from the vendors. You can use this as well and have that healthy conversation with the vendors, and show them, help them, right? Hey, this is how it's come arrive. This is the condition when it is arriving at our site. How can we work together and then fix it, right? So that's helped immensely. And yeah, if you are in a similar situation, you are in a similar tough spot, we can help you. And right, again, we don't want to sell you something that you don't need. We don't believe in that, and we'll give you a free trial, and we guarantee you 99% of our people, of the prospects, customers that we have signed up, they started saving during the free trial, right? I'm not kidding, and no, I cannot lie and be in this industry for a long time, right? That's not how it works. So yeah, please reach out to us, and we'll be happy to show you what we have, and I promise you we'll add value, right? Okay, thank you very much, and look forward to hearing from you.